Yes, what do you want?
Done properly.
What do I care? Illegal.
Come on, let's go.
Do you want me to kill you?
Yo, beauty man.
23 inch soul blade cuts through skin, bones, innards. Sometimes you get stuck in a snowstorm. You gotta eat people. This set is an 8-map.
These planes crash. Gee, you're doing Mach 2 with your wings an inch apart. Air shows suck ass.
Now, safety is one of the main parts of my campaign. We've had enough of these dividers. We want the whole enchilada.
Okay, nema problema.
Hi, Dimitri.
Hey, Dimitri, I took care of that thing for you.
Very good. I'm proud of you. Good.
Dimitri, thank you for taking care of that thing for me.
No problem.
Dimitri, hey, meet my girl Natasha.
Oh,
So
my
nice
pleasure.
to meet you.
Little delicious. A little connection.
Mikhail.
Hey, my brother Nico. Good. Sit down. Have a drink. Move up, ladies. Move up.
Mikhail, we have something we need to talk about.
Okay, you can have your alte Katrina. Come on.
Not
No
that.
big deal.
In private. Girls, can you give us a minute, huh? Please.
Okay. Get out of here. Keep it warm. I won't be too long. So, what is it?
We've got police trouble. The feds or someone are all over us. Sergei told me that a friend of his in the courts told him they've been authorized to tap our phones and they know about the pot we stole.
Shit. Who is the rat?
It's no one. It's just the way we've been behaving. Making too much noise. This was inevitable. We're going to have to calm things right down for a while.
It's that fucking guy, yeah. I know it is. I saw it in his eyes. You know? That guy. That guy who bought the coke. But he didn't buy the pot.
That's Lenny. He's my cousin's boyfriend. It's not him. Yes, he's a moron. Yes, but he's okay.
I don't trust him.
What? I just told you.
He knows too much. You, kill him.
Are you sure?
Sure? No, I'm not. Right now I'm wondering if it's him or you. It could be you.
Think for a second. This has been going on for months.
Think! Look where your thinking has got us. You were in charge of security. Good job. Well done, Dimitri. You pathetic idiot. You, prove you're loyal. Go and kill the guy.
Don't question my loyalty.
Then don't question my orders. He lives on Guantanamo Avenue in Bohan. Head up there and call me. Me personally, when you get there.
Mikhail, please, don't do this.
Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
I'm begging you.
I said shut the fuck up.
Please, don't
Go.
do this.
Why don't you
You
listen?
want to play games? This
Hey, give
is
me a
not a
break.
game. You
Stop.
have to play
I
by
said
the
stop.
rules.
I'm gonna take a bat to your ass. Or I will break some legs.
And now, for the seance.
Hello, my name's Beatrix from Hungary. In a past life we were lovers, but then you already knew that, yes. Welcome to the seance. Believe it's real. Everything knows Conclusion is the same thing as knowledge. just yourself and me. Was there ever a time you really wanted something? In a relationship, a professional situation that did not work out perfectly, or possibly a feeling in your stomach that something is about to go wrong, and then it does. Not your memory. Does she know all these things about me? Well, the fact is, I have a gift. A gift I learned roaming the streets of Eastern Europe, having lots of kids, and earning money by dancing and playing the violin. You see, I can divine the magical powers of the stars and numbers like pi, read the wind and the tides to tell the future. There is a sixth sense and a third eye, cells you don't even know about, and I have both. Let's go to the spirit line. 212-360-2367. Hello?
Hey, Beatrice. I listened to your show on the old station before you got thrown off. I am so glad you're back. I wanted to ask you about my boyfriend.
Tell me. I can feel a very powerful force. Even before you spoke, I knew you were a woman with relationship troubles. Is your boyfriend the source of the trouble?
Well,
Don't tell me, don't tell me.
My car,
I'm
you
hearing things from the spirit world. You too loud. No, there it goes. It's going really quiet. What's your name, dearie? Don't tell me. It's a girl's name. It begins with a letter. It's not Rosa, is it? I knew it was not Rosa. This was the name of the peasant girl who stole my first child. Yes, Martina. That was my next guess. The spirits were telling me both. No, wait. Martina. In a past life, you were called Rosa. That's where that was coming from. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. You led a powerful army. You were a great woman. I see breastplates of gold shining as you march into battle. That's amazing.
Really?
Absolutely. You saved a civilization that were worshipped as a god. There are statues of you in Tasmania, covered in pigeon shit. There is a man with bad teeth and dirty hair who has just urinated on you.
Mr. Faustin, do you want to call this off?
No, I never change my mind. I've heard he's at the Guantanamo Avenue station. Go to the platform and get rid of that rat. Shut up, Dimitri! For the last time!
¿Qué pasa, amigo?
I'll put you on the floor, hijo de puta.
Wait till I tell my pana. Sweep the leg.
Vamos, this is schoolyard shit.
Yo, mi pana, don't worry. Te ayudamos pronto.
Estás
You ain't macho.
Kick that bitch. Mierda. You're gonna pay, mama huevo.
Oh, you think I'm a joke? Un puñetazo and you done for. Watch. Yo, I'm tougher because I'm more macho. You want to die? Get out of my way.
We've got a civilian down in Western State Point. That's the unit from
I'll fuck you up,
Woodside.
motherfucker. Why always me?
Subject eastbound in Western State Point.
dispatch the units from both sides.
Tarugo, watch yourself!
Don't be an
Help
idiot!
me, somebody! Ah!
Don't like you no more. It's nothing personal.
Faustin ain't nobody. Fuck off!
He's enough of a somebody to get you killed.
Do what You and Mikhail will be killed if anything happens to me. One person after me. So, I have a family! Stay there! I'll be right back!
Nico, do you know what you have done? I have followed Mr. Faustin's orders. Not much more.
The boy you killed was the son of Kenny Petrovich. This is a very dangerous man. You will not take kindly to this.
How was I to know?
You weren't. This is Mikhail's craziness. I will speak to people and see what I can do.
Forecasting some bumping and grinding to this music, because here with this music, the vibe is always true. My love for you is true. Lay back on a plush, red velvet couch and slip out of those clothes, baby. No, not yet. I'm looking at the radar here, and I can see a storm coming.
I hope you ain't health insurance.
Chocolate-covered strawberries to this music. Tonight, it's about love. Guaranteed.
Get your fat mother-in-law
You can't
out of the
fight
trunk
the
and
feeling.
move in!
You can't fight the vibe FM.
Regional news. A slur has the city outraged. The controversy Deputy Mayor Dawkins caused with his homophobic rant recently is refusing to die down, as civil rights groups are demanding his resignation or impeachment. Mr. Dawkins tried to link Liberty City's gay community to terrorism. Dawkins himself has now said his comments were misconstrued and misquoted, and in a statement commented, "I like gay people. Some of my best friends are gay, I just don't want to know about it. Can't we all get back to the important matter of fighting terrorism by any means possible?" The controversy continues.
After heavy lobbying, the action group Border Agents Love Land Security helped push through a new border security bill that gives agents greater powers to catch, detain, and execute illegal immigrants. Wealthy legislators expressed alarm at the plan, saying the best way to stop illegal immigration is to pay all Americans $3 an hour, abolish the minimum wage, and health care benefits.
A new report by a neoconservative think tank says that Europe is still underperforming. Riddled with binge drinkers who cripple their economy with 4 to 6 weeks of vacation a year, the continent has become so bogged down in social services that the American dollar is hardly worth anything across the European Union. Experts say if the continent plans on competing globally, they will need to begin slashing social services and taxes. I'm Jim Harrison, Weasel News.
This is Weasel News. Get your groove on. Let the lady pleasing commence on the vibe. 98.8.
Oh, Chris!
Step out of the car now, okay? Do not make me get out of this car!
You think I'm going to worry about using this?
You about to experience pain on a whole level.
Damn! To die? Shit! Take cover! I love it.
Give it up. This guy is surrounded.
I've had it with this guy. Fuck me! Hey, move it! Oh, you are really annoying me now. All of it. Damn, this ain't the right car for that shit.
Nico, it's Roman. How about we go see a show?
All right, man. We go see something. I shall be with you in no more than 1 hour.
Cousin, this is wonderful news. See you soon.
You got it, son. Till next time.
This is Francois K. on Electroshock. Bringing you sound from popular dance floors all over Liberty City right now.
This is Electroshock.
I just need one more fist.
We get mind your
Can't
business.
find good dope no more. Am I the only one in this country without a gun? What's up, partner? You know, aliens visited than us in ancient times. You all need to wake up. Aliens is among us.
I wait, and now you come without even a car. Well, let us find one.
We're not hipsters. We just like this stuff.
Nico, you do not know how great it is to have you here with me. Before you arrived in Liberty City, things were terrible.
I still remember the emails you sent me, cousin. You should have told me how bad things were in this country before I got here.
Okay, things aren't easy for us here, but together, we are doing all right. America is an opportunity for a new beginning. You were in need of one.
There's no such thing as a new beginning, Roman. With every day we live, we pick up new baggage. Baggage that we must carry with us for the rest of our lives. There's no dropping it and pretending we are fresh and clean just because we get off a boat in a new place.
Stop being so dramatic, Nico. Time is a healer. We live and we forget the past. Nothing helps a man forget, like ripe, round American titties. You have to move on from the things that happen to you and think about all the opportunities in this country. Chances to make lots of money, chances to get college girls into bed.
Szanse de postaneš, Sorenia.
I heard that. I haven't forgotten our language completely. Faustin's Club, huh? So this is where he hangs out when he's not shooting innocent men in their stomachs.
Oh, great deeds, baby.
Excuse me.
We have two great acts coming up. First, the incredible Climber!
Welcome. I am constantly asked, Kleinman, when did you discover you were magic? Have you ever used your powers for good? Like making cancer patients or nuclear warheads disappear? One man even asked me, can you make my masculinity disappear? But I am here to entertain you, not your bi-curious fantasies. I will now make my assistant float. I will defeat gravity. I will be the master of Isaac Newton. Now, arise. 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 Yes, there. Higher, higher, lower, higher, lower. Ah, yes, I can make this filthy woman fall under my dominion. Oh, arise, yes. Eat shit. Oh, Laurel, Laurel. Oh, Laurel, you're a quadriplegic.
Don't worry, everybody. She's probably only paraplegic. Now let's hear it for Miss Bluesy St. John.
Welcome to Mama's little show. Yeah, play it, Al, play it. Al's a fine piano player. Pre-recorded because his union got a little mouthy and greedy, so we sing to his CD now. But I still feel like he's here in spirit. I have a little song I want to share with you. It's about something that's happened to us all. No, I'm not talking about getting sandwiched by two Lebanese train porters in the caboose. No, I'm talking about losing your baby. You know, they get picked up by a stranger on the way to go to school. And then you grab a bottle of gin down from the dusty cupboard where you put it. And you wake up in the sterile belly of a spaceship. And a man comes over and looks like your father. And you realize that day your dad disappeared. He didn't leave your mom for the fat bitch at the gas station. He was abducted. And your captors put you down in a farm field late at night somewhere in Iowa. And they painted patterns in the corn. And the crickets are singing. And the cows baying in the distance. And your backside hurts something fierce from the probing. Woo! And the Holy Ghost is there too. Man, the Lord has a ghost. And there's a girl on a swing set, and you go push her off the swing. And you know what? We're all that little girl sometimes. Sometimes life pushes you off the swing. Or makes you a little girl, even when you're a little boy. Well, that's all I've got time for tonight. I love you all. Thank you so much. Good night.
Miss Bluesy St. John!
I was at a place belonging to Mikhail Faustin, and I was not even shot! Okay, I'm ready to go home. You will drive your cousin?
Прости меня, мама, за то, что вырос рано, за то, что боль причинял за раны ран. Прости меня, мама, я во многом виноват. Прости, что я не стал таким, как старший брат. Моя жизнь, мама, как черно-белое кино. Все вроде бы неплохо. Пожелай мне удачи, мама. Меня зовет дорога. Ты слезы плачешь, мама. Меня не будет долго. Я знаю, знаешь, мама. Я знаю.
Wait, I'm getting something. You will meet him online. You should join an online dating service and sleep with many men. Therein lies your prince.
That's great! But what about my current boyfriend?
He's not for you. His name? Albert?
I'll catch you around, NB. Call me if you want to hang out again.
Yes, you're right. Thank you. He had a brother called Albert. A brother he doesn't know about. This explains why his life will be...
Horrible! How can you tell?
That's all we've got time for, dearie.
What? No.
We'll just get there. Damn these people.
Hey, Roman. Koji je stereotip?
Brucey, have you met my cousin, Nico? This is Brucey. We met online.
Oh, lovemeet.net?
No. In a dark corner, doing dark deeds. We're both players, my friend. Players. VIP. For real. Classy, but also sexy. That's how I like my women. I work at it, so they should too, right?
Yeah.
What is he talking about?
Brucey's a dreamer. He understands my vision.
Oh, so he's an idiot.
Hey!
Screw you. Listen, man, you should try going online.
I know how to go on the line. I just haven't done it here.
Of course. Technophobe, Luddite. We gotta get you online. It's a world of opportunities.
Such as?
All kinds of things. Yesterday, I was online, and I discovered a blog about women who don't like to shave. That's pretty important. Listen, I promised Brucey I'd go out with him. Can you go out and get it sorted? Go to Twat and register on one of the PCs there. A pretty girl is expecting you. I'm bored of not being able to email your cousin, and the family keeps sending me news for you. Brucey, stop exercising.
Okay. Let's put some bitches to the sword. VIP style, come on!
He's a cool guy. Ровно до много. Да добьем преко интернета. Мислиш да съм луд?
Алло!
Ты слышишь?
He's visiting from the spirit world. He was a saint. He's telling me he's very proud of you. He's saying you're a great and powerful man. He's saying the struggles you are going through at work are exactly the same struggles he went through when fighting the Moors.
Uncle Mike fought the Moors?
He was a rat, but before he was in construction, he fought the Moors on horseback.
Wow, he rode a horse. I thought Uncle Mike died of a heart attack growing young because he was so fat.
That's what you were told, Michael, to protect you from the truth. He and your mother loved each other very much, and you are a result of very...
What the? Wow!
Yes, and he's telling me you've got a great quest. Only he doesn't know what it is yet. He's telling me you should phone a premium late number every day until you can find out what it is. He's telling me it's very important you do this every day. You do that, Michael.
Well?
Michael, it's very important. He's telling me the future of the world depends on it.
Wow! This is incredible!
I'm just the vehicle.
Oh, shit!
Because...
Excuse me, sugar.
Look
out!
The world is ending!
I know gangsters to you now.
Hey there. My name's Nico. My cousin, they told me to come here.
Roman, he called me about you. He's so funny. I set you up on that computer already. It's easy. Just follow the instructions on there, okay? I see you again, Roman's cousin. Come back anytime.
I have set up the email account. I am now online in Liberty City, Roman.
Nice one, cousin. Did you meet the girl who works there? Nice pair of titties on her, no? Later on.
Nico, my friend Brucey has a business proposition for us.
He going to pay me to pump him full of steroids and tell him how great his abs are?
No, he can take care of that all by himself. Brucey is a major motorhead. He's going to send you emails about all the cars he wants, and you're going to get them for him.
What are you going to do?
Come on! I made the introduction! I'm the manager, man! Go check your emails, Nico. Let's hang out soon, okay?
Sorry.
Shit! Help! I'm the victim of a hate!
Didn't take no chances. Who was a prisoner of doubt? I'm not down the way it was. Ain't no sin.
Roman's cousin, it's good to see you again.
Yeah, good to see you. It's Nico, by the way.
expensive to live here. Time for some commercials to refill the coffers. I've got a yoga bill like a motherfucker.
Shout out to everybody out there making that money. All my independent ladies making that money. It's all about making that paper. Put some food on the table. Watch the helicopters in the sky. Watch the cameras on the corner. Watch the people watching you.
Not funny.
For real.
What
You know
the
who's
fuck
watching
is
you.
going on?
Alright, bullshit, pick up. Keep the vibes going. Master B Radio. Let's get it popping like this. Let's go.
Stay calm, it's just a car, lady. You don't know. Over je stranje.
Dispatch 4 units from Bow Beach. Dispatch air unit from President City. Dispatch news team from Fish Market North.
someone. Shit! You ain't ruining my fine clothes. He's got a gun! Fuck this!
Police! Hold it right there!
We gotta split up! Screw you!
Don't! Everyone down!
That's air unit from...
Sure!
Damn, where is everybody?
Don't make me angry, friend.
Right here, right now.
Assistance required in... Where do you think you're gonna go, huh? We got you. It's over. Subject last seen in Eastern Shasta. This is the LCC.
I ain't no never for you, público! Mierda! Ah, cut off your pinche verga, Holmes! Sure could use a whole pistol, right? Pinche Holmes, coming through!
What, you got a home to go to?
Bad move, Holmes! Don't you know I'm loco?
That dead pigeon.
Don't let me down now! ¡Qué chingazo! Dices puro pedo, I'll be back, ese!
Stay the hell down!
That's the unit from East Island City. Suspect westbound on foot.
Hey,
Forgive
time,
me.
buddy, come on!
I don't think so, buddy. Got him right in my sights. I got a clear shot.
Be more careful.
Sorry!
You're mine, asshole!
This is how your mom likes it, too. We're all gonna die. I've got him sighted.
You're surrounded! I'm not stopping, so you should shoot me!
South slope.
Let this be
gifted mystic with a special gift. Blessings to you. See you in the spirit world. Online at beatrixfontaine.com. Bye-bye.
From the heart of Liberty City, it's the Intelligent Agenda. Here's your host, Michael Riley.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Great show for you today. Brandon Roberts is on the show because I'm sleeping with his publicist.
This is bullshit. Forgive me. Get spotted, you want to die or what?
One disaster after another.
There's more stuff coming. That ass of yours is too big. You're gonna be laying my eggs!
Don't move. You want some more?
You need to go back to the shrink.
how you like. Anytime you want cab, you call.
Thank you, cousin. That could be very useful in this city.
Stay the fuck down! Прошу прощения!
Why do you treat me like this? Should not push me like this. You see me? Yes? Why do you push me?
I told
Where's
you
she?
where she is.
I tell
don't
you,
see why
I want
it's such
you
a
to keep an
problem.
eye on her.
Hey,
I'm out
stand
making
over
money
here.
all day.
Why are you
How
being
many
like
times
this
do I have to
again?
tell you? Keep an eye on the fucking girl. Господи,
girl, she's your
Господи.
daughter.
Ну что, дождалась ответа? Или Богу твоему так же наплевать на тебя, как и всем остальным?
You're a terrible
You
man.
superstitious old crone. I'll see you in hell. Someday I'll crucify you. Nico Bellic. Yes. Good name. Good name. Where's Dimitri?
He's busy. He said he had something to do.
Something. Something. Let me tell you something. Me and this guy, we were in the army together. We were in prison together. We are like brothers. Now it's always something.
Always something.
Always something, yes. You want a drink?
No, thank you.
Well, I do.
You all right?
What?
Mr. Faustin?
No! I'm fucking angry.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Let me ask you something. You know her?
No.
Good. Because if you did, I'd fucking kill you.
Why?
She's my daughter. Ungrateful bitch. I bring her here. I spoil her rotten. Raise her well. Look at this. Look. Look what I've given her!
Yeah. She's, very lucky to have such a loving father.
She is. She's an out-of-control bitch. Because of you, you pathetic mess. But I don't accept my daughter turning into a whore. Nico, she's at Firefly Island. Go there. If she's meeting up with that bike pimp boyfriend, get him. Find Dimitri for me.
Okay.
Have him call me.
Sure.
Go!
All right.
Oh my goodness! A disaster!
Am I property of the lost now?
Ha, if you were property, then all the brothers would get to share you. I want you all to myself.
Get away from Mr. Faustin's daughter.
Fuck you! This ain't Russia, and we ain't communists.
Tell my father I can see whoever I like.
I'm gonna get the brothers, and we're gonna kick your fucking ass!
Don't hurt Jason! Don't hurt him, you stupid thug! You stupid gangster!
Look! I should have never read your fucking emails and stayed away!
Stacks of money, big cohiba, call me Eddie Cheever, granddaddy blazing, she roots amazing, Caucasian, system Asian, seats Italian, and a medallion, I'm the fucking stylist. Answer this, who you know better than Kiss, better than P, better than the Silver B, back gorilla, Apollo Villa, guarded twice, just that nice. Look at the ice, now look at the hammer, hold my cheese like you in front of the damn camera, till I see the slammer, black Chuck, this one bubble, the guard is here, I hit the block and cut the lighters in the air.
Am I property?
town is starting to get on my nerves.
The music decided parties became a theme park full of chain stores, baby. The studio, K19.
Am I proper?
Bogged down by regulations. We give you this one-time only chance to cut out the middleman and the FDA by ordering dangerous and potentially life-threatening chemicals over the web. Visit Liturgics.com today and take back the power.
It's music from the days of high fidelity, before things got lo-fi with MP3s.
It's IF99, suckers.
Weasel News. Are you a sex offender? That's the question many police are asking residents. Maybe visit our website, niceysurprisepageant.com, to catch them. It's a town on edge as people wonder if they're...
Am I property of...
want to make me finish you off.
You're dead, friend!
Here's a band with some sleazy guitarists singing about how he's impossible.
Here we go!
Stop crying and stay down.
Art is being redefined. Critics are wow, incredible. The exhibit of the Nika Museum. From the Orient, citizens of Bahia, the incredible Chinese artist who paints with wonders by singing, screaming, cajoling, and begging the pandas. He makes them do the painting for him. It's sort of like an incredible exploration of what happens when Dada meets Dodo.
My favorite part of the exhibit is when the pandas threw their feces at him and then he rolled around on a canvas.
That's art. See the exhibit critics say is unbelievable. An inspirational journey. But the exhibit now at the museum.
Now stay down or I will finish you off.
I'm going to hell and I ain't gonna beg.
I've killed the biker. I don't know how happy your daughter will be.
I don't care about happiness. I care about discipline and loyalty. Thank you, Nico.
I think your country calls that collateral damage.
Nico, it's me, Michelle. You remember me? The idiot you haven't called for ages? Anyway, I miss you. You want to hang out?
Yes. Well, I'm not up to much. I'd like to see you. I'll be over in an hour.
Great, Nico. See you soon.
Stay right there and shut up.
Watch me, man.
Idiot!
Sorry, gotta go dig up your grandma and fuck her. You don't want to shoot anybody. Hey, Papa, take that guy with pussy.
Consumer-driven culture is killing our democracy. Buy yourself a hybrid, a solar panel, a bursting toilet, and set yourself free. This is BRRRRR, Public Liberty Radio.
We return to the Intelligent Agenda.
Okay, we're back on the Intelligent Agenda with... Let's bring out our next guest. Brandon, can you hang out for a while?
You got it,
All right,
man.
scooch on over the couch there. All right, next up, he's an actor as well, but has gotten into politics by running for governor of our state. You may have seen the TV commercials for John Hunter where he accuses Michael Graves of all kinds of nasty things. Well, here he is, John Hunter.
Thank you. That's really wonderful.
Wow, you look great, John. How's the campaign going?
Mike, it's just fantastic. We're making a difference by giving the networks millions of dollars to run campaign ads. It's democracy at a grassroots level. Fundraising is going really well. I haven't sold myself out at all. I've learned a lot being an actor, you know, on the set during years of bit parts. I want to bring the reality of TV dramas from the lots of Vinewood to our state.
Wow, look at that. The phones are exploding. Line 3, Sarah.
Hi, Mike. I'm a huge fan and a committed swinger. Maybe you'd like to come to one of our parties. Hi, Brandon. When you painted a picture with your junk? John, I'm a concerned parent. How are you going to help me make the world safer for my kids?
Well, Sarah, if you vote for me, things will change.
That's a relief.
There's a lot that I'm doing to help parents.
Hey there, handsome. Come on, let's get going.
When kids can post on the internet, on their own pages.
Oh, like myRoomOnline.net.
Yeah. I don't understand it. I come from...
Is that a new top? Very nice. Hey, nice pants.
Understand that the internet is a series of tubes, and strange men want to put their private... side of that tube and right into your child's bedroom. As a conservative liberal, I feel it's my duty to try it. Buy a financial stake in it and then regulate it. It's a win-win. And the best bit is we can all feel guilty together.
Wow, let's go back to the phones then. Steve, you're on Intelligent Agenda.
Hi, Mr. Hunter. I really enjoy your campaign commercials. It's the best.
Love simple, homey places like this.
Come here, baby. Let me show you how we roll.
Excuse me. I really overdid it. How are you settling in?
Slowly.
How's Roman?
Okay.
He likes to gamble, though, doesn't he?
I don't know about that.
Mallory said he was in debt to some criminals. Do you know about that?
No.
Really scare me. Organized crime, I mean.
Me too.
You think they'll try to involve Roman?
I don't think Roman would make much of a criminal.
I guess not. Interesting weather, isn't it?
Very.
It's all in my best-selling campaign book.
Next caller, you're on with John Hunter.
And Brandon Roberts.
Oh, yeah, of course, Brandon Roberts. Hello, Jay.
Yeah, Mr. Hunter, I have a question. What happens when dogs and cats can drive?
Now, that's one of the things we need to focus on in this country. Education. And if I'm elected governor, at least one state will have its priorities straight. Unfortunately, our schools focus on academics, while schools in the...
Can I come up for a nice hot coffee?
I'd invite you in for some coffee, but it'd cost at least, say, 20 million.
Yes, I don't want anyone to get burned. How about the kids?
Sure.
People don't need. Right now, what we have is a war on science. The FDA is denying access to a new drug that causes superfertility.
Watch where you're going!
Stay very calm.
Profit. The net result is that millions of hard-working Americans who invested in these companies are losing money. It's a national disgrace.
Next caller.
Yeah, I'm sick of these illegal immigrants. America should be for people like me. We invented freedom.
Now, immigration reform is very important. As I say in my campaign blog, it is not hate. It's patriotism bottled up. It's important that our children see us taking xenophobia seriously. Otherwise, who are they going to learn from?
Speaking of kids, we should take a quick break and get our next guest out here. Get this, he's 11, and he's a super genius. Back after this.
Public Liberty Radio. Free radio. Free.
Shit.
just blather. Well, blathering between shows. Let's get back to Intelligent Agenda.
And now, back to the Intelligent Agenda.
Hey, we're back on Intelligent Agenda. I'm Mike Riley. I'm sure you've heard about our next guest on the news. He's 11, and he's a genius. He's Zachary Tyler, National Spelling Bee champion a couple of years back. Also, a grandmaster at chess. He's written the great American novel, and now he's about to solve hunger. Great to have you on the show.
Greetings.
Now, Zachary, you are a great example of liberal parenting. Your parents raised you and gave you.
Yes, it was very disappointing. My parents were weak and feeble people. I don't miss them. I put myself up for adoption after they got divorced.
I play divorced dad in my new movie. It's got a talking car and a flesh-eating disease that threatens mankind, but I've got great abs in it.
Przepraszam!
Hello, my friend. Welcome to Memory Lanes. We have a lane open just for you.
I'm on my way. All gone in the end. A spare is okay. A spare. That's okay for me. I'll take that.
beat your ass!
Out, lady.
And the reason it's stressful is that the consumer is forced to pay pharmaceutical companies like yours exorbitant fees to cover these prescriptions and CEO bonuses. HMOs like mine are trying to save your life.
Come on, get out of the way. Don't try to be a wise guy.
Reports of shot fire on Crockett Avenue. Suspect westbound in West Cove Beach. That's the unit from Cove Beach.
The party's just on.
You want a bullet in you?
The bastard's got a gun!
I'm not going to think twice about using this.
Если живешь на сахаре и кофеине.
Welcome. Hi. It's my real pleasure to serve you. Enjoy. Try not to puke.
Ah, short! Shit!
Bye. Come board again.
You're in a hurry. You've had a couple of martinis at lunch. Then someone or something gets in the way. What do? Leave the scene? Head for the border? Not with VIG Insurance. Now you don't have to worry. Call one of our claim representatives immediately.
And we simply mask it in patriotic foundation myths.
Unlike other cities in the New World, founded to facilitate new forms of religious persecution by lunatics who'd been run out of Europe by liberals, Liberty City was founded not to promote religious intolerance, but instead the other central tenet of Western European society, getting rich off of other people's work.
You have to understand that when the Europeans arrived, the people that met them were savages. Can you imagine landing in a foreign land and being surrounded by men in loincloths? It's sort of hard to concentrate on fending off bubonic plague or sleeping with your pretty little 14-year-old wife when there are savages with no clothes running around. Luckily, we had a few tricks up our sleeve for dealing with them.
When Liberty City was founded at the beginning of the modern age, it quickly expanded its ego and learned to hate everyone else. Cities that were 3,000 years old couldn't hold a candle to the undisputed, self-appointed capital of the world.
Oh, the maps were really, really shitty back then. I mean, I don't know if it was the drink or the scurvy or the raging syphilis passed about by the town bike, but look at this map! It's like a Spaniard with polio painted it. It's one of the reasons people took so long to get anywhere. I mean, the shitty maps.
The other reason was the savages.
Advertisements were sent back to Europe, promising settlers a new life in a new city that had 24-hour convenience stores, roller coasters, and the entertainment of a nightly hanging at the gallows. All the things civilization had brought to bear on this land. All of Europe wanted to come see what freedom was really like. When they arrived, they were aghast at America's new pastime, watching animals fuck and betting on it.
Yes, well, this truly was the city of the future.
Word spread, so did the settlement. They chose the slender island in the bay, which they called Algonquin, after the old Indian word Algon-ku-win, thought by some to mean place for condo skyscraper, and by others as island to catch an STD. In 1625, right after the colony was founded, the first ship of slaves arrived to give the hard-working, morally upstanding, non-hypocritical Americans newly free from the tyranny of Europe time to focus on important things in life, like yelling at their women for buying too much shit in the strip mall.
The new economy was a boom. It was very different from failed Jamestown, where a bunch of incest-loving cannibals consumed each other in an orgiastic fury of self-important nonsense, although the exact nature of the differences escapes me just at the moment. But regardless, Liberty City gave the white settlers plenty of time to focus on the important things, like getting laid.
The slave craze was huge. It was like waiting for a new iFruit phone to come out. People would line up at the docks and wait in line for days to own their very own person, and then put them online for a higher price. Some dissenters wondered about the moral consequences of a nation founded on genocide, slavery, and theft, but they were quickly imprisoned as being unpatriotic by proto-chicken hawks. Of course, we have very different values now.
That year, all the local indigenous tribes were brought together and paid for what would be the greatest real estate deal in the history of the world. 14,000 acres of prime downtown real estate for some spare change, a porno magazine, and front row tickets for a game of cricket.
Cricket is the most boring game ever. What do the British know about sports? They're all gay.
The Dutch had a land of plenty. They traded beaver skins, a 17th century version of wife swapping, and partied late into the night. But founding a country on getting shit-faced and working slaves was trouble from the start. It hadn't worked for the Greeks, and it wouldn't work for the Dutch. 4,000 miles from home and no internet connection to read up on soccer scores, the populace became disenchanted. The colony's deep-seated racism and love of 24-hour shopping would begin to prove to be its undoing.
What happens when you take a whole chicken, pack it full of mashed potatoes, top it full of gravy, insert some corn, then deep fry it? You've got yourself a meal. The all-new stuffed pollo Toto Frito, now at Cluck and Bell. The meal in one just got massive. Cluck and Bell.
Liberty City, you don't need money to drive away at Sully's. How about the Farachi? Here's a fine racing machine for you. There's been a lot of special moments in this beauty. So special, there was an Amber Alert issued. They never found her, but it's yours for $7,999. Enjoy the power of the open road today. Oh boy, Sully's got a nice one for you here. The Emperor, fast as hell, and the airbags have been successfully tested by the previous 3 owners. None of them are in the state to drive anymore, so the car is yours now for the low price of $12,999. Sully's has trucks too! The EXT! Nothing makes you feel manly like driving a truck covered in another man's blood. It's got dark upholstery that doesn't show stains. It's a forensics dream. We call it the Science of Crime Special. Only $10,499. Head down to Sully's Automart right now. These and other bargains are going fast. Remember, Sully says it's pre-owned. It's not used.
Liberty City, a town on the edge. A town at the daybreak of dawn, a city at the gate of the universe, a city at the limit of metaphor, deep into the point where hyperbole becomes gibberish. The gateway to the new world was also a terrifying den of iniquity, and the campaign to clean up Liberty City and shut down the comatoriums began almost as soon as the city was founded.
What most people don't know, but what I discovered through extensive reenactments, purely for research of course, was that in the comatoriums they used pig fat as lubrication, which in many ways is far superior to modern-day petroleum jelly. Another thing worth bearing in mind is that in the spring of 1647, the East India Trading Company hired a cross-dressing director general for New Rotterdam named Gloria Hole. He had lost his right leg in an unfortunate industrial accident while preaching the good word to some savages by, blowing them up with a cannon, which backfired. Puritanical and self-righteous, he had orders to return civility and productivity to the colony.
Within weeks, he had banned drinking, smoking, fornicating with Indians, Texas Hold'em, missing church, anal beads, laughter, and imposed strict fines for male camel toe and whistling in public. It wasn't well received. The city was burned to the ground.
Within a few years, New Rotterdam had become so diverse that the Dutch had become a minority in their own colony. Then, just like today, nobody paid attention to the Dutch and only passed through to get stoned or screw a hooker while pretending that they were going there to look at the depressing paintings and smelly stagnant waterways and wooden shoes. Diversity was troubling. And with diversity comes chaos, as we know to our peril today. Nietzsche said that, and he was so clever he ended up in a lunatic asylum.
Then, leaders began to fear the worst.
They were totally petrified of the Jews showing up.
Taxes were reduced so everyone could afford their own firearm, and a pattern for the country was now set in stone. Ignorant, scared xenophobes armed to the teeth trying to protect their borders.
It's always been a great nation. What? I'm not racist.
On August 27th, 1664, heavily armed British warships entered the harbor. The colonists signed a petition requesting to be ruled by the British, so they wouldn't have to brush their teeth any longer and could be certain they were better than everyone else. The English quickly renamed New Rotterdam Liberty City, after a generous donation by the Bank of Liberty for sponsorship rights.
Every single place the British population went, the invisible hand of God prepared a space for them by, well, conveniently destroying and eradicating the native population.
Soon the colony expanded, and areas were named after heavily inbred members of their Germanic royal family. Broker was named after Sir William Broker III, the king's bastard son, who was conceived by a milkmaid. The region to its north was called Dukes after the word dookie, as the people in the area smelled like shit. The peninsula to the north of that was named Bohan, after
Thank you.
ugly city. Damn you, fools! Stay out of the way!
I don't like it here.
Only in this country do they let blind people drive. Start! Come on, baby, start! Start, you piece of crap!
We got ourselves a runner. This is so good.
Suspect last up.
How the fuck you gonna shit on that shit?
Don't be a prick!
Police. And now, for the right price, you can too.
Dr. Stephen Von Singer and his team here at EII have turned a baby from a nasty surprise into a perfect gift. Don't take the chance of having an imperfect baby and being forced to drown it in the bathtub. Choose life, perfectly designed, made for you by science. Visit us on the web at eugenicsincorporated.com and start designing your perfect baby today.
Still live! Weasel News. Will the bridges open? Consumer groups are putting increased pressure on Mayor Ochoa to reopen at least some of the bridges in the area.
This poor elderly woman says the bridge closings are really affecting her family.
I'm having an affair with my boss, and those stupid bridge closings are keeping us apart.
A true human tragedy. The mayor's office says we must protect against terrorism, and this is not an overreaction, although they may look to limited bridge opening soon. Mike Whiteley, Weasel News.
Another decapitated and mutilated body turned up last night, this time of a 32-year-old jogger in Alderney. Police confirm we have a serial killer on the loose in the city. He still doesn't have a nickname, although police and the news media are working together to try a few out for size. The Keep Fit killer and the headhunter currently top the bill. We will keep you posted on this nightmare in our city.
Can you find love online? As was reported recently, online dating has overtaken more traditional social interactions as the #1 way to meet a mate in the country today. But police yesterday urged caution after a number of disturbing incidents linked to online matchmaking came to light. Along with the usual stalkers, fake photographs, and murders, sociologists warn of a new danger: disillusion-induced depression, when people realize that other people lie on their profiles too. Good looks. As always, check in with weaselnews.com for updates. This is Weasel News.
Hello?
Hello.
Is Mikhail home?
No, he's out.
Okay. Should I wait outside?
No, come in.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. Sit down.
Thank you.
You want some tea?
Sure.
Mikhail doesn't let me use this anymore. Says it makes us look like barbarians. Uncivilized. Like immigrants.
Oh, yeah?
I know what you're thinking. It is a bit funny coming from him. He did not used to be like this. When we were young, at home, he was beautiful. He was happy. He made me happy. But then something changed, years ago. I never quite knew what it was. So many years I wondered what it was, or what was wrong with me, that I did not see it in him. Or I changed him.
Life is complicated. I never thought I'd live like this.
No?
When the war came, I did bad things. And after the war, I thought nothing of doing bad things. I killed people, smuggled people, sold people.
And you don't worry about your soul?
After you walk into a village, and you see 50 children, all sitting neatly in a row against the church wall, each with their throats cut and their hands chopped off, you realize that the creature that could do this doesn't have a soul.
God is very complicated. You mustn't give up hope.
Huh. Well, I don't know about that.
Привет, Лена.
Привет, Emma.
What is that? I tell you one thing and you ignore me! You stupid bitch! Nico Bellic, baby. Good to see you.
Hey, you too. What did you want?
I want you to teach people to listen to me.
You want him to get us the money?
Fuck the money.
Mikhail, please calm down. We're already in a lot of trouble. I don't know if I can smooth things over with Petrovic.
Fuck him and fuck you. Who are you, my daddy? Get the fuck out of my house.
Mikhail!
Get out!
So, what do you want?
This prig who owes me money owns a garage in Chase Point. I want you to pick up a truck and take it to him. Call me when you get to the truck. It's in Shotlar on Montauk Avenue. Go. Get out of here.
Isn't it annoying when you hear a great song on the radio in Liberty City, but the idiot DJ doesn't tell you who it is? Find out the artist and name of any song on the radio using ZIT, the remarkable new service. Call us,
and we'll tell you what you're listening to based on a
complicated listening system that also helps the government spy on you. Go.
Just dial ZIT 555-0100
948-555-0100
and follow the instructions from our needy, washed-up celebrity.
So simple, even a spotty teenager could do it.
ZIT, because we'll spot the record for you.
Mr. Faustin, I have the truck.
Drive it over to the garage on the corner of Guantanamo and Windmill. Park up inside.
Sure. What am I delivering?
When it's inside, trigger the explosive. It should blow up good. Maybe you be careful on the drive over. It's pretty volatile stuff.
Explosive? What the fuck?
Motherfuckers.
The best in Liberty City.
Don't fuck with me.
The Hades and that demonio, man. That's cold. You don't fuck with the...
Some of the people on...
Yes?
Well then, unbutton that blouse.
Okay, it's Lisa. 4135-9808-5665-1234. Effort to date 1108.
Great. We'll keep that very... Yes. The ghost world is telling me that's approved for up to $500. Now, $500 sounds like a lot of money.
Turn right. Please make a U-turn where safe.
I doubt 500 means a lot.
Turn left. Then immediately left.
No, it doesn't mean anything. Spend the lot. Go for it.
100 yards. Turn right. know about. This explains
You
why
have
his life will
arrived.
be marred by failure.
Faustin, I have the...
Calculating route.
It's so close.
Turn
The
right.
transaction away. 212360237. Who's on the line?
200 yards.
Push the
Turn
sails.
left.
We already knew it.
Yeah, hi. I'm having trouble at work.
I knew that. You're not a gondolier, are you?
No.
I knew that. I had a hunch. It was like a ghostly force telling me, this man living in Liberty City does not prepare a gondola for a living. Am I right?
Yeah, Beatrix.
It's not me. It's the gift. It was given to me as an STD and I've been working and hallucinating ever since. But I am now just in the passageway between one world and the next, yelling answers back and forth. Do you understand? Probably not. Some of you will hear good news. Some of you will hear bad news. All of you will hear the truth.
So the guys at work think it's ridiculous because I listen to your show. We'll be installing sheetrock and they'll be like, turn that dingy bitch off.
The guys, there's 3 of them, isn't there?
No, there's about 11 of them.
I knew it. To ancient Egyptians, the number 3 was the number 11. In the same way as the French word for spirit also means avocado. Did you know that?
No, I don't quite understand. I really have never been to Egypt or France.
Please, don't bring science into it. Doubters doubt everything. Personally, I'd rather know. Which would you rather be, Bob? It is Bob, isn't it?
No, it's Michael.
Exactly. That was a trick question. You were named after Saint Michael.
No, I was named after my uncle who died. Uncle Mike.
I'm talking to him right now, Michael. He's visiting from the spirit world. He was a saint. He's telling me he's very proud of you. He's saying you're a great and powerful man, only you don't know it yet. He's saying the struggles you are going through at work are exactly the same struggles he went through when fighting the Moors.
Uncle Mike fought the Moors?
Because, Roman, we should go and get drunk together.
Roman, I'm nervous enough about driving the truck full of explosives around the city for Mikhail Faustin. He's out of control. Anyway, I'm sorry, but if I get drunk with you and then drive this thing, I'll definitely blow myself up. I'll catch you later, cousin.
Loved each other very much, and you are a result of a very unique family union bond that people
Please
don't
make a
talk
U-turn.
about.
We're safe.
Wait, your uncle's telling me something. Wait. He's telling me you're the chosen one.
Right.
Yes, and he's telling me you've got a great quest.
Right.
Only he doesn't know what it is yet. He's telling me you should call me number every day until we can find out what it is. He's telling me why shouldn't you do this every day?
Then immediately left.
Michael, it's very important. He's telling me the future of the world depends on it.
Calculating route.
Kenny, look, the garage.
Love you want fucking trouble, Holmes? Cause you got it.
There's been an explosion in our garage on State Point. Possible terrorist act. Be careful.
I've blown the place up, but don't pull that shit on me again. Maybe I don't want to drive around while sitting on an atom bomb.
I thought you were the ice-cold killer. I thought nothing scares you, man. Pussy. Hasn't anyone got any balls? You and Dimitri, you'd be nothing without me. Nothing. This is how you treat me? Out of the car!
Hey, que buena, bro!
Get out of the way, come on!
Nico, it's Roman. I was talking to Brucey.
That roid monkey?
He is a good friend of mine. He'll be a good friend of yours too if you let him. Anyway, he's got some work and we are in need of money. Meet him at Brucey's Executive Autos on Mohanad in Easthall. If Mallory calls you, we are bowling together. See you later.
Italian portions. That's why you should come to Al Dente's. All the Mamma Mia you... It's Italian food, just like you'll never get in Italy. That's because it's an American-themed restaurant. So the portions are huge, and the food tasteless and unhealthy.
My old man grew up in Naples, so when he comes to visit me in the U.S., it's unique, reasonably priced, and at the closest strip mall. I take him to Al Dente's.
Al Dente's has hamburger tortellini, rotini with spray cheese, Vienna sausages and penne, and a special linguine with cheesy poof sauce.
Здравствуйте, вы позвонили Дмитрию Братскому. Я сейчас не могу ответить. Пожалуйста.
Obsessed alcoholic family, just like mine.
Al Dente's, we got more of what you love and less of what you don't. Like more calories and fat, and a lot less taste and nutrients. That's why it's Al Dente's. All the Mamma Mia you can eat.
The big boss, El Jefe, is on San Juan Sounds.
Yo necesito...
I'ma let you guy with my man Tito El Bambino featuring Randy Nota Loca, okay? This one is a hard one. Siente el boom. You know who's this?
Hey. Hello?
I'm busy.
I said hello.
Ow! Motherfucker!
Is your boss around?
What'd you do that for?
Is your boss around?
Yeah, he's around. Brucey, some fucking Polak asshole for you.
Pleasure to meet you, too.
He's not a Polak. He's a gentleman.
Still a fucking asshole.
Sorry, Nicky, man. How's things?
Okay.
Sweet. I got you, man. I'm big, but I'm also fast. Wake up, boy!
Oh, I'm sorry. Can you show me that again?
Oh! Enough, man! Enough! Oh! Fuck me,
You'll be
man.
all right, huh?
Oh, that's some Red Army shit, serious. You gotta show me that one. I'm all about power. Come on, touch my bench, man.
No, thank you.
Rock hard. I bench 450. I'm like,
Yeah.
shit, no shit. What are you doing here, man?
Well, Roman said maybe you needed some help, and we need some money real bad.
Shit, my bad. Yeah, of course. Love that guy. Love him. I mean, I am no chubby chaser, but if I was and a queer, that guy would be in trouble, you know what I mean?
Let them know.
Hey, I'm shitting with you. Brucey likes pussy. Remember that, right?
Okay.
All right, now, Nicky, listen up. I know you guys need money, bad.
Yeah.
This ain't a nice job. Not exactly mom and pop shit.
No problem, as long as the pay is good.
Sometimes people fuck other people over, okay? And the people that fuck other people need to get fucked with, especially people that go into hiding before they can get on the stand and put a lot of guys inside for a lot of time.
What?
I need you to whack some people, only they're in hiding.
How do I find it?
Man, you're cold! You didn't even blink! Love that! I fucking love that! You gotta steal a police car, get on the computer, give me a call. Easy to hack.
Not really. All right, Brucey. I'll give you a call.
Ice cold, man! Ice cold! Woo.
What illegal?
Out of the car, my friend.
You are so right on.
I'm pushing it.
Come on, out of the way.
Time to take a break and listen to these very important messages.
Women want it. You need it. The Beast wears it with pride. The Horde. Before, deodorant was all about stopping you smelling. No longer. Now, it's about turning you into a raging beast. Wear the Horde. The Horde. Turn any party into a wild affair. With just one spray, women will be tearing the clothes off your back. Just like in your loneliest fantasies. Wear the Horde.
Weasel News.
An explosion in Bohan has citizens scared and our ratings up. Eric House is on the scene.
Reporters are arriving on the scene of an explosion at a garage in South Bohan on the corner of Guantanamo and Windmill.
I just heard this big boom, and I saw these flames everywhere and smoke and stuff. It's gotta be terrorists. I said they was coming.
A foreign-looking man was seen leaving the site only moments before the explosion. He is wanted for questioning. News warns to
stolen credit cards, huh?
In South Bohan, I'm Eric House, Weasel News. The Panoramic Electronics Company has announced a new fridge that tracks your eating and nutritional habits. Tim Lefferty with Panoramic.
This ain't no show. Keep moving.
Let me pass, por favor.
Officer, I need a backup here. Okay, keep moving there. Keep moving.
Move that piece of shit!
Well, keep it tight, guys. I'm searching. Can't outrun me, boy. I got you now, buddy.
Leave me alone.
I'm moving in.
Stay out of the way. Fuck me!
Fuck it!
I'm here. I have a computer.
You're a badass, man. I love it. Now, this cat's name's Lyle Revis. Type it into the computer, and you should get some known whereabouts and shit. I take them out myself, but when people see me coming, they fucking run, man. Know what I'm saying? Cats don't want to mess with someone packing 24-inch guns like mine, baby. Yeah!
I'll track down this Revis.
Oh, man. I'm feeling chills down the phone. Call me when it's done, bro.
I have no money to fix it! Did I have it to you before, pendejo? I'm not taking this shit!
This fee's too much money, man. Glad that ain't me of mine.
Please,
Lyle Rivas, I got a message from Brucey for you.
Brucey? I thought he was fucking joking. Shit!
Oh yeah, you mine now.
Motherfucker, damn, son! You did my wheels mad greasy, B!
You're beginning. I suggest you stop.
Shit!
How them bust me, them dig up me, them have up me, how the sound of me, when they let out me. If you see them in the crowd, I scatter with a rapid fire. How them bust me, when them let me, and sound of me, when they dig up me, how they shut off me, when they bust off me. Cheese and H's, what you know what I say? They say the gunshot is like a bomb drop. It's so now the sky open and the ground crack. One gunshot play in your ears like a soundtrack, and them squabble in your head like a jump shot. How them sticking up people like thumbtack.
SB radio on your box worldwide. Shout everybody out there in the bricks. Fire Rock, let me stand up, Rhode Island, stand up. Willis, big up. Shotner, big up. Liberty City family, Boston,
Drive like a fool.
Two times easy worldwide. You understand what I'm saying? Bunch of Garland, big up worldwide. For real. Shout out to everybody out there making that money. All my independent ladies making that money. It's all about making that paper. Put some food on the table. Watch the helicopters in the sky. Watch the cameras on the corner. Watch the people watching you. For real. I know who's watching you, for real. All right, Budgie, big up. Keeping the vibes going, Master B Radio. Let's get it popping like this. Let's go. Goes by the name of Richie Spice. Fifth Element family, big up. Let's go.
You think I'm joking?
Don't make me come after you.
Eat my fat, hairy puppet. Proceeding on. Keep it tight, guys.
Dispatch the unit from Old Beach.
Number one. Call it honky bling, but every man wants it. You know, every time I see Steve Buffet Karjabowicz play, I am amazed at the agility of the man. I am terrified of the wisdom, and I am fascinated by
to come and train for this sport. You know, Troy, what we're doing here.
To Sully's Automart right now! These and other bargains are going fast! Remember, Sully says it's pre-owned, it's not used!
Liberty City, a town on the edge, a town at the daybreak of dawn, a city at the gate of the universe, a city at the limit of metaphor, deep into the point where hyperbole becomes gibberish. The gateway to the new world was also a terrifying den of iniquity, and the campaign to clean up Liberty City and shut down the comatoriums began almost as soon as the city was founded.
What most people don't know, but what I discovered through extensive reenactments, purely for research of course, was that in the comatoriums they used pig fat as lubrication, which in many ways is far superior to modern-day petroleum jelly. Another thing worth bearing in mind is that in the spring of 1647, the East India Trading Company hired a cross-dressing director general for New Rotterdam named Gloria Hole. He had lost his right leg in an unfortunate industrial accident while preaching the good word to some savages by, blowing them up with a cannon, which backfired. Puritanical and self-righteous, he had orders to return civility and productivity to the colony.
Within weeks, he had banned drinking, smoking, fornicating with Indians, Texas Hold'em, missing church, anal beads, laughter, and imposed strict fines for male camel toe and whistling in public. It wasn't well received. The city was burned to the ground.
Within a few years, New Rotterdam had become so diverse that the Dutch had become a minority in their own colony. Then, just like today, nobody paid attention to the Dutch and only passed through to get stoned or screw a hooker while pretending that they were going there to look at the depressing paintings and smelly stagnant waterways and wooden shoes. Diversity was troubling. And with diversity comes chaos, as we know to our peril today. Nietzsche said that, and he was so clever he ended up in a lunatic asylum.
Then, leaders began to fear the worst.
They were totally petrified of the Jews showing up.
Taxes were reduced so everyone could afford their own firearm, and a pattern for the country was now set in stone. Ignorant, scared xenophobes armed to the teeth trying to protect their borders.
It's always been a great nation. What? I'm not racist.
On August 27th, 1664, heavily armed British warships entered the harbor. The colonists signed a petition requesting to be ruled by the British, so they wouldn't have to brush their teeth any longer and could be certain they were better than everyone else. The English quickly renamed New Rotterdam Liberty City after a generous donation by the Bank of Liberty for sponsorship rights.
Every single place the British population went, the invisible hand of God prepared a space for them by, well, you know, conveniently destroying and eradicating the native population.
Soon the colony expanded, and areas were named after heavily inbred members of their Germanic royal family. Broker was named after Sir William Broker III, the king's bastard son, who was conceived by a milkmaid. The region to its north was called Dukes after the word dookie, as the people in the area smelled like shit. The peninsula to the north of that was named Bohan, after Bohan, a Dutch word meaning Dutch word. And the area across the river was dubbed Alderney, after Philip de Alderney, who was the only person who could tolerate living in an oily, mosquito-filled swamp full of industrial wastelands and soccer moms. But things wouldn't be quiet for long.
Pretty soon, the residents of Liberty City began to fight with the British over taxes.
Americans felt, and well, rightly so, that they shouldn't have to pay any taxes. Let the markets sort it out. Poor people will die, rich people will win. Welcome to progress.
And so began the American Revolution, a bloody battle by men and women who wanted to leave the tyranny of England's tax structure that paid for burdensome health care and unnecessary public education.
This was a war agitated by a number of musket companies who knew they would win whatever the outcome.
And of course you can still see that rich tradition today. Americans don't want health care or education. No, we want guns and fireworks shows and wars so politicians can invest in armament companies and clean up. And of course we want drugs.
Oh, yes, lots of those. Strong ones you take with young co-eds when discussing their thesis and then begin to rub their thighs while they say, "Didn't I hear you on that documentary?" and you whisper to them until they pass out. But I digress.
The American Revolution was bloody. Soon the French joined in the war to help the struggling American insurgency.
No, they did not.
Yes, they did. They joined in by sending a big statue, which won us the war when the British all died laughing at a giant Martian transvestite eating an ice cream cone.
Whatever. We saved their asses in WW2. Get me some freedom fries.
The Revolutionary War quickly ended. Residents pulled down the statue of King George and melted it into gold chains, gold teeth, and golden toilet seats. The Union Jack was taken down in Liberty City, replaced with the Stars and Stripes, and the newly liberated Americans celebrated. Soon this entrepreneurial spirit took hold, and Liberty City was unstoppable.
Yes, although they were free, the people lived in squalor. You could buy a young boy on the streets for, a few pence. It was a great time to be in the top 5% of the population.
It was a great time to be white. Yes, but soon meddlers like Alexander Hamilton and Thomas Jefferson came in to change the successful agrarian-based slave economy to one of excessive service fees for concert tickets and huge turnpike tolls.
With slavery soon outlawed in Liberty City and the other northern colonies, righteous women were forced to spend time under the train tracks, servicing men for 3 pence.
You could get your knob slobbed for less than the price of a donut. It was a nation on the up. The politicians were having a field day. You couldn't get them to vote because they were all out having their knobs slobbed.
To keep the country moving forward, the capital of the nation was moved from Liberty City to a malaria swamp on the banks of the Potomac, miles to the south. Thankfully, the politicians moved out of Liberty City, and the stage was set for organized crime and mobs to really make a difference.
The city soon became, well, a microcosm of all the contrasting elements of modern life. Palaces, self-extravagance, squalor, tenements, trannies, men, women, and children crowded together like a nest of cockroaches. Just like the Liberty City of today, only with less rich hedge fund dorks trying to be homeboys.
With tensions rising and civil war on the horizon, Federico Fitzpatrick planned to head off and teach the South a lesson. But before doing so, continued his great project to bring calm and civilization to all. A central repository for the most hopeless specimens of degraded humanity to get high in. A park in the middle of Liberty City that would become the great democratic meeting ground where, no matter how rich or how poor, you could get dragged into the bushes and raped. Yet beyond its tranquil borders, tension was breaking out. A lot of people were tired of living in black and white. They wanted color, and there were riots.
There were kids sleeping in the streets, begging, willing to do anything for a nickel. And there were no taboos or TV shows to catch you doing what is natural between a man and a boy.
The nation was sliding inexorably into civil war, which we'll leave until next time. Unless you have the foresight to pre-order the box set of DVDs, join us next time for A History of Liberty Part 2, The Civil War and Beyond.
CNT Wednesday nights this fall. Don't miss the return of Funeral Factor, American Asshole, and a whole new shitty singer competition. This is CNT.
My name is Brian O'Toole. As a kid, I always wanted to make a difference in my community, and I didn't read so good. Most careers were closed to me. That's why I joined the LCPD. Now I'm on the front lines, helping tourists and fighting terrorists. I rifle through people's bags on the subway to protect freedom. I arrest protesters at political conventions for straying outside the free speech zone. We vigorously enforce the open container law and aggressively protect the environment. Maybe you love car chases just like on TV. Imagine being able to do that every day. I'm protecting freedom, whatever the cost. I'm a hero, and I know it.
Next weekend, it's the CNT original movie, Fear the Dark Finger. Coming up next, it's the tale of directionless heiresses and pill-poppin' playboys on I'm Rich. Hey, race fans, it's coming. Saturdays, don't miss the Patriot 500 live from Patriot Beer Motor Speedway. It's edge of your seat excitement as rednecks drive in a circle 500 times.
Welcome to I'm Rich, the show that puts avarice firmly on the national agenda as we zealously and emphatically discuss things rich people have. You'll never afford, and anyone with good taste would never want.
In this week's show, we've got tray-rich people who inherited truckloads of money and spend it ostentatiously.
We've got flashy criminals who bribed congressmen to be allowed to live as they want and get plump business contracts.
And we'll get down and dirty with fab politicians who siphoned off 50% of the gross domestic product of poor countries to buy speedboats, servants, snakeskin sofas, and incredible surround sound sanitariums.
Plus, we've got Liberty City's most vacuous debutante cokeheads going head-to-head and giving it in a race to see who can visit the most STD clinics and rehabs.
It's glamour, guts, and really gross greed. From diamond-encrusted glory holes to the proper pronunciation of Ibiza, or Ibiza. We've got a full half hour of gawking at the possessions of rich people and thinking, that should so be me! Why am I a vapid waste of a human being? Maybe I'll blow my brains out during commercials. All because you're not on I'm Rich.
First up, Chloe Parker. If you don't know who she is, you're a pop culture retard, and that's deadly serious. This 24-year-old sometime felcher, an heiress to a magnostronomosity of a fortune to the tune of $950 billion. She's one seriously hot number. She's got fake tits stuffed with rubies as well. It's luxury plastic surgery taken to a whole new level. Now, to fill up time, a person is going to repeat what I just said in a different way while we watch the same footage again.
Chloe Parker is 24 years old and really hot. She's worth a lot of money and is totally vapid. She's had a lot of plastic surgery, but otherwise is devoid of meaning. She's rich.
She's got it all, and money is everything. She has a daddy, money, and one of those tiny little dogs that rich people keep in their vagina.
I want one of those so badly.
Woof woof. So you think your daddy is nice? Chloe Parker went from tycoon tot to tycoon twat. She lived in this mega mansion her daddy bought for her after her first period. And when Pop is back in Colombia managing the family's produce importing company, she's out at the Caraways. Fantabulous. Party in Paris and finger blast in Florence. Her amazing mansion has an underwater home theater with midget mermaids, jumbo jet garages, and a 600-foot yacht that costs $3 million a day just to run. Her penthouse in Algonquin's exclusive Middle Park East District is a little palace in the sky, complete with a moat and drawbridge, torture dungeon, and servants with scurvy, all on the 55th floor. This is real estate the rest of us can only watch on television and masturbate over.
I'm masturbating right now, furiously. Now, Chloe is best friends with Jill von Krastenberg. This enfant terrible has been ruling Liberty City's nightlife for the past 2 years, since her 11th birthday. Her daddy gave her a pair of diamond minors for her 12th birthday, and after she could walk again, sent her to 15 of the most exclusive boarding schools all at the same time, and got her a treehouse with servants. Plus, she's got a flying rabbit.
Money. Omnipotence. When you're this amazing, the laws of nature just don't apply. Your life is like a soda commercial where everything is extreme. Look at this house. That's what it takes to make a splash in the ultra-competitive world of being the kid of rich parents who don't pay any taxes. The von Krastenbergs are among the richest people in the world, apart from morally, where they're entirely destitute, just like the producers of this show. But look at how many sports cars Chloe has. Rumor has it, this deliciously defecating debutante screams daddy while doing the dirty deed rotisserie style.
They live most of the year in Liberty City at this sumptuous mansion, but pay no taxes because they claim to practice their religion inside their home, taking it off the tax rolls. That's being a real American entrepreneur.
That thinking got them a 45-bedroom weekend home upstate. It has a candlelit chandelier in the bathroom and transparent plumbing, so you can eat $100 bills, shit them out, and watch your car creation as it departs on its journey. Their religion is money, and they are the Pope, the chief rabbi, and a serious Ayatollah, all rolled into one.
Fabulous. Their shit doesn't stink. And little baby Jill has got her own bedroom in this palatial palace that's carved out of ivory with murals of erotic versions of fairy tales, hand-painted by celebrity artists Simon and Nigel.
That's how the rich live, with pictures of Little Red Riding Hood taking it in the can from the Big Bad Wolf. Let's take a break while we ponder how all the middle class is just like Red Riding Hood. When we come back, Algonquin's hottest playboy discusses how he spends his money on worthless shit.
Last night I think I shit the bed. Got so drunk I gave a dude head. Life is just a merciful blur when you pop a pisswasser. Pisswasser, don't drink it slow. 3 a.m. buy some low. Sleep in the bathroom on the floor. What really matters anymore? All the crap you do all day. Who fucking cares? Anyway, Pisswasser, this is beer. Drive drunk off of beer. Pisswasser, drink all day. It helps your troubles go away. Yeah, yeah. Pisswasser, cheap German lager for export only.
Next week, don't miss the CNT reality show Conjoined Twins, a hot night out. This is CNT.
Welcome back to I'm Rich, the show about rich people that has the production values of a local cable access show.
That's because we have to churn this shit out en masse. Luckily, people are stupid enough to watch it. Speaking of churning it out or bopping your baloney on the face of humanity, here's another vacuous rich person we're going to promote for reasons that are entirely beyond anyone's understanding. It's top Algonquin playboy, Tony McTony.
TMT is like TNT. This fast-living, fast-fused, but vertically challenged bachelor and Internet 2.0 millionaire has agreed to talk to us about what being rich is all about to him.
Since I became really rich, my life is incredible. I got a place with a glass floor, so I can take it up some skirts with a special camera, and a glass elevator that got a glass jacuzzi in it, and I ride up and down for hours. You know what? I'm gonna rub your nose in it. I gone from nerd to hot, quicker than you could say $750 million in stock ops.
Tony's place in Los Santos is legendary. Tony may only be 5 foot tall, but what he lacks in stature, he more than makes up for in sports cars. Why have one luxury Italian Inferno sports car when you can have 2? And why have 2 when you can have 15? All exactly the same. Each one has monogrammed seats with the special Tony McTony logo.
Since I became rich, I realized I needed a logo. So I got the best logo designer to make me one. It cost $15 million just to have it created. The silk thread was shit out by a Trappist monk. It's a yellow M done in an arch on a red background. You've never seen anything like it, people. My towels, my condoms, my gold rim jobs, all of it with the Tony McTony logo. Bitches love initials.
Tony also hires women to sit cross-legged and topless in leather pants in bird cages hung from his ceiling, and they meditate so people really realize just how rich he is.
Now I get laid all of the time, which is great because I was a virgin up until about 6 months ago.
Tony spends his weekends powerboating up the Humboldt alongside Algonquin, while he gets his special platform shoes hand-built by Eskimos out of Moon Rock. He likes to get back at the kids who beat him up in school by buying the companies where they're employed and sacking them.
Hey, I'm not bitter. I'm just a tiny guy with a lot of cash.
Next up, we've got Alfonso Vasquez. This guy's rich, and he's got a seriously hot daughter that he's gotta have trouble keeping his hands off of.
And wow, is his wife a bitch? She took half his money, just like a slut will.
But that half, he doesn't even need, because money rolls in so fast, he has snow shovels to pick it up. Alfonso keeps his daughter January Natasha Vasquez dripping in diamonds. She says she's even got her labia beautifully baroqued with an enormous 7-carat stone. She's a role model and knows it, showing girls exactly where their vaginas can take them if they try hard enough. But being this wealthy totally has a downside, though. See, she's terrified of trees and afraid that elves will abduct her and have their way with her. And she's never even had to learn to read or chew. It's so awesome.
In her world, nothing is impossible except humility and basic spelling, especially when a manservant chews your food and spits it into your mouth.
Private jets, fleets of $300,000 sports cars, waterfall waterbeds, plus they've got a plasma TV in the toilet bowl to watch your favorite shows while you're making yourself throw up an $800 meal. That's what being rich is all about.
It doesn't get any better than this. If heaven exists, it won't be this good. Coming up next, boats, yachts, and twats. It's the decadence that you dream of, and it's only on I'm Rich.
CNT.
My name is Stephanie Pearson. I tried dating, but it mostly ended in me just getting desperate and blowing homeless guys. Then I met Nathan on lovemeat.net. We totally hit it off. Then he slit my throat and killed himself. Now we'll be together forever. Thanks, Love Meat.
Meet the man, woman, or beast of your dreams. Meeting someone is as easy as logging on, paying for a lifetime subscription, and receiving emails from the worst dregs of society you always feared were out there. LoveMeat.net.
Welcome back to I'm Rich. In this section, we've got an in-depth investigation into corruption and scandal in the charity industry, alongside a report from the front line of poverty in our own country and how bent politicians are wasting the money you give them.
Only joking. Who cares about tales of woe when we've got tales of wow? We're going to talk about wealthy people like they are in any way interesting.
And we'll point out how pathetic your life is because you don't have emerald-encrusted toilet paper or a pet dragon that shits pizza.
That's amore. Speaking of shit. Liberty City has taken decadence to a whole new level recently, officially becoming the world's capital of stupid money when 5 generations of inbreeding created a wasp icon so drunk with fame and wealth, he doesn't even know his own name.
Lyle Cleethorpe V's ancestors made their fortune selling tobacco and slaves, both of which are good. But the Emancipation Proclamation didn't get his family down. They import all their labor from Mexico for pennies, making him mega ultra party time rich.
He spends his time sleeping with models whose shoulder blades could cut paper, holding court at the fanciest clubs in town, such as the legendary celeb hangout Maisonette 9. And driving sports bikes while high on drugs.
It's the American dream. He's talentless, pointless, and tedious. And we're talking about him because advertisers will pay for spots on this show.
Let's think about that for a second.
There. A quick reflection is good. Now, let's get on with our lives.
Stay jealous, people. I know I will.
It's the decadence that you dream of, and it's only on I'm Rich.
I'm Rich is brought to you by Crapia, budget lifestyle solutions made from particle board. Rimmer's sunglasses, sight for sore eyes. Al Dente's, all the Mamma Mia you can eat. Trackify Wireless, keep tabs on the ones you love. Big Log Cereal, who doesn't love big logs in the morning? Wife Beater Gin, the way to relax when you want her to shut the fuck up and let you watch TV. Bean Machine Coffee. Chihuahua hot dogs. Try beating our meat. Promotional consideration and advertising breaks brought to you by Adios Air. Say your goodbyes. Lax to the max. Get flowing again. Alpha Male. The Postal Evolution. The Alco Patch. It's the same refreshing feeling of your favorite drink, but delivered transdermally and discreetly. Fanny Crab's Bar and Grill. You'll love the taste of our Fanny Crabs. Support for the sponsor listing portion of the show brought to you by 24/7 Convenience Stores. Where else you gonna buy a 6-pack condoms and cigarettes when you're high at 3 in the morning? Burger Shot, kill your hunger. It's bleedin' tasty. Noci, because Italians are known for their watches. Rusty Brown's Ring Donuts. Max Renda Cosmetics, and Wigwam Burger. No need for reservations. Closed captioning for the hearing impaired brought to you by Pirate Music Stores, who invite you to hear the future of music, and Tinkle Wireless. Tinkle everywhere. Tinkle in your ear. And Eugenics Incorporated. Call Eugenics Incorporated, where morality is none of our business. Get ready to laugh your guts out. The comedy, Drunk Daddy and the Door, returns in 2 weeks. You're on CNT. Do you ever fucking go to bed?
Think that'll get into her pants? No way. You need something classy, super classy. Super Classy Touch Limo. Prestige can be purchased and even rented by the hour. Feel like a player or a rich executive who just got a bonus for laying off 10,000 employees. Get exotic. Our limos feature hot tubs, pool tables, pizza ovens, leopard skin, firing ranges, flat surfaces for laying out rails, and jungle swings all on wheels. super classy. Nail that prom date, personal assistant, or grieving widow in style. Contact Super Classy Touch Limo today.
You're on CNT, the best in comedy, news, drama, and paid programming. Up next, don't miss a chance to find the knife of your dreams on the serrated edge. You're watching CNT.
Stopping global warming has finally gotten cool. Street style meets environmental concern with this seriously bad, morally good, fully customizable luxury VIP style hybrid sedan. The Karen Dilettante, the top hybrid sedan in its class. That's because it's the only hybrid in its class. Expensive, but the Earth is worth it. She'll swoon at your low exhaust emissions and maybe let you do a bit of exploring of her exhaust too. Plus, chicks love electric gadgets. The Karen Dilettante is fully customizable. If you understand real bling, you can make it run on expensive champagne and fine cigars, or customize the trunk with a composting area. Unlike our fuel supply, the options are endless. Low emissions plus hot style equals the ride of the streets. Save the planet for only $39,999. The Karen Dilettante. Bad plus good equals better for everyone.
Welcome to another episode of the Serrated Edge. I am Estelle Graham.
And I am Luther Austin. That's right, we're the #1 rated knife blade, ceremonial sword, and other cutting device infomercial in the nation right now.
If you're the kind of person who values efficiency in the kitchen, confidence in camping, and the ability to take a hostage at any time, the Serrated Edge is for you. I tell my kids, you can never have enough knives around the house. And boy, do we have some gorgeous knives for you tonight.
I want to hold every one of these babies, touch them close to my skin all naked like.
Item number 1776 is premium collection coming your way. 14 premium knives. First, the Bowie. Mirror polished, stainless, German, stainless blade. Why German? Well, that's where we got it from. I tell you, I could take that knife, crawl out of the mirror black ocean, and slit a Serbian's throat just like a Navy SEAL.
On the handle, remember Pearl Harbor? It's a gorgeous knife right there. Like someone spent hours just honing and sharpening and letting the hate turn into craftsmanship. It's beautiful. You'll also get in this collection the Lonely Wolf Combat Style Knife with extreme satin finish. Fits your hand perfectly. I used this knife yesterday. I cut a tree down to the size of a baseball bat. This is one of my personal favorites. The more I use it, the more I want to find stuff to cut. Usually I start with my arm. Little cuts. Try and forget.
Easy, Luther. But we can't forget this set is an $8,000 value. Now, you get the entire set under $100 by a nickel, $99.95. You are an idiot if you don't order. Like an inbred baby, your head rolling around on your shoulders, tongue hanging out.
Yeah, nobody likes an inbred baby. Real pain to get rid of. On the line, we have Kevin.
Hey guys, I love the show.
Hey, Kevin, did you pick up this set yet?
I sure did. I'm going to give the commando knife to my daughter.
The British Commando style, high-grade surgical steel carbonized finish 23-inch assault blade, cuts through skin, bones, innards. Sometimes you get stuck in a snowstorm. You gotta eat people. This knife is like an emergency survival kit. Being prepared is the name of the game, especially when the terrorists show up.
You know, that knife, it just screams freedom. I love the saw on the back. That's a really nice feature. One time I got pinned under a car and had to save myself by sawing off a limb. I don't miss it at all. I love cutting things.
And it's laser etched. We will etch your name on there. Patty Sue, Bobby Joe, Shit Dick, whatever you want.
There you go. Estelle, you've gone truly crazy with this sale.
I'm gonna cut somebody. 1 minute left. I will not be coming back to this set. someone else is gonna get your knives, and you might meet them in an alley someday. Stick you in the gut, your innards all over the street. Scream out my name. Damn, you was there. You was right. I should have bought that set. And it will echo across the city, and a flock of birds will scatter toward the brooding sky, and little girls will cry. I can't see how you could pass this set up. I can't fathom it. Don't be an idiot.
Okay, this knife here is a half Whittler extreme.
You can sharpen a stick, hide up in the trees, wait for something to come by, jump down and stick it in his throat, grab him squarely by the gonads, look him in the eyes, say, it's your last day on earth, son. Prepare to meet your maker. Tell him Estelle sent you.
Wow! You also get the trapper knife, great for field dressing a sea otter or a cheetah. Or you could slightly slip it in.
Somebody answer the goddamn phone. What the hell you doing back there? I'm gonna cut somebody.
This one here, the Tanto blade, good for heavy-duty stabbing cuts. You can hide it in your boot.
That's right. Your captors got you holed up in a Mexican prison. You say, hey, amigo, can I get a cigarette? He says, si. And then you say, I gotta tie my boot. And then you come up and stab a fool in the neck and watch the lifeblood drain out of him in horrified surprise. You can't pass up this collection.
14 knives, carry several at once. Time is a-running out. Let's go over here. We're gonna go over to the sword collection. Item 1863, 19 swords, first a double katana, similar to what you see in a movie.
This is a genuine reproduction samurai sword. Steel blades. You carry these on your back to sporting events or dates. It's about being a warrior. 6th century Japan. Magistrate comes through for the taxes. You whip this shit out and say, take that, you Mongol son of a bitch!
10 swords, our most incredible sword deal of all time. This is a historical moment, not a sales pitch. You are making an investment in your family's future. Order now.
It is a well-known fact that among successful millionaires, that swords appreciate more in value than real estate or stocks. And you're going to receive 2 of these. The El Cid Cavalry Sword, good for plundering for personal gain, patriotic motives, or when fighting the Moors. Those Moors are terrible.
Don't get me started on the Moors. You'll also get the 3 Musketeer Deluxe. This is brand new.
Perfect for a fiery duel or fighting off peasants wielding farm implements. This collection, they shouldn't allow me to sell these. swords. I should be locked up. But just try it. Ain't nobody gonna take me down there.
Whoa, hold up now, girl. Guys, you're paying less than $10 for each sword. So if one gets seized at security, you got a second one. You get the katana, you get the El Cid, you get the Tanto. Look at this jeweled beauty.
It's good to have jewels on the handle. It distracts people, shows a bit of real class. This sword here, this is called the Kingmaker Supreme 3. It's our very own Excalibur, true sword of honor. Now, you know, honey, there isn't much honor left in this world. People steal your car, take your wife.
They'll cornhole you if you ain't careful.
Ain't that the truth? Now, you also get this knife called the Raven X. All right? Rachel is on the line.
Hi, Estelle. I want you to know that I ordered the 50-inch whalebone Sword of Solomon. That thing's rulin'. I'm totally gonna kill that bitch cheerleader.
Oh, honey.
You wanna hang out?
Yes. Well, I'm not up to much. I'd like to see you. I'll be over in an hour.
Great, Nico. See you soon.
Sunday are the biggest hypocrites. And all they want to do is take poor people's money and tell them some big lies and dreams.
Forgive me, my friend.
What the fuck?
She a Christian, but last night when she in a school of session, she a do the dirty dance to the Mataran song, and I say she get the thing them from the...
Please, for the love of Pete, move!
Okay, let's get going.
She all a tell me body one week, I do a drive the big Benz away, get money from, that's why nobody no want, no collection, no see the...
Hey, I really like the new car, Nico. Good for you to wear the same outfit. I like it.
Name brand that the sitting where she will come out of some junk pattern with the jam for bar smell that a no new fashion. Then she proceed with about the man, them only come a service with the church woman, and they pull up the girl talk about religion, but they couldn't say nothing because me know me a one.
Remember Shaggy? You know what it is? Shaggy. For real. Massive B Radio, Barbican is supposed by the name of Mongo on the Rebel. Massive Mongo on the Rebel. Massive B Radio, we in the streets, hard body. You know when we tell some haters? You know when we tell some haters? Mongo, tell them boy. Yo, tell them.
Please make a U-turn. We're safe. Please proceed to the highlighted route.
Something must be wrong with these guys. See them coming under this guy. My style is a politic star.
Okay, I haven't played darts for ages.
Where are your manners?
I'm the darts champion. Beg your pardon. I told you I was good at darts, Nico. So, thanks for taking me out again.
No problem.
Yeah, I've never dated a foreign guy before. A lot from another planet, but none from another country.
Okay.
Tell me about yourself. Tell me about Nico Bell.
There is not much to tell. I just moved here.
I know, and you live with your cousin. What do you guys do?
I don't have regular work here.
So, what did you do in Europe?
I work in tourism, in travel industry.
You fight in the war?
Sure.
How was that?
How do you think it was? Seeing your friends die, seeing men have their legs blown off, it ruined me.
I'm so sorry.
Me too. Maybe here, things will be different.
Who's your bad time? Yeah. This is worldwide. It's crazy. Liberty City. Liberty City. I said Liberty City. Massa B Radio. Popping colors on your box.
Can I come in?
Sure. I like you. But let's be careful. Make sure no one gets burned.
Great. We'll have fun.
Oh, Nico, I really like you. Oh, you're special. Oh, that's great. Speak up a little.
I think she understands me.
Alright, give me the mix again. Liberty City, stand up. Master B Radio, one more time, Borough. I said Borough Banter, one more time, Borough. Let's go, let's go. Alright, Borough, you're the veteran. Let's go. Liberty City, Master B, here we go.
What is them, the band and a two-band legend? Enter the business 75 and that was way back when. What them? When bombs can, when Beanie and Bunsey watch Josh children.
Cousin, I have not hung out with you in a long time. You wanna go shoot pool?
Sorry, cousin. I have no time to play pool right now.
Okay, man. We shall do something another time.